What is up? Okay. What is up, everybody? Let's try this right here today. Is that going to be too annoying? How's that? Let's mute that action. All right, guys. How's everybody doing? We have an exciting episode today with a junk removal, a guy doing, an SEO guy who does HVAC SEO, junk removal SEO, and we did something super exciting. You may have seen the video where he's doing the Build in Public SEO series, and he's already on video 11, guys. This shit is crazy. I'm going to show you in just a second. I will pull up his channel. What's up, Tai? What's up? So let me post this in my Discord. I think we're live on Facebook too, guys. So let me just refresh my Facebook, make sure we're on Facebook. Can you guys hear me? Anybody who's watching right now in the YouTube channel, can you guys please just say, yes, I can hear you? I always like to make sure everything's working. What's up, CNS Trash Out Services? What is up? So guys, let's do some craziness right now. Let's show you some craziness. Let's talk about Autopilot for a minute, because you guys have been awesome. Like, it has been wild, the amount of support that I got from you guys. It's incredible. I'm live. Okay, so the support has been crazy, guys. So I really want to thank you for the support. I honestly am blown away. So I'm trying to multitask and I suck at it. Everyone, I'm live now. So I want to say thank you for the support for everybody who's invested in Autopilot. Let me try sharing my screen. As you guys can see right here, we have now raised $41,501. Somebody threw a dollar in there. Hold on, somebody's asking for the link. Let's go back to this. So somebody threw a dollar. Somebody threw a dollar in there. So we've raised $41,501 in just a week, guys. That is incredible. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But what I really want to talk about, guys, is who we are having on the channel is Levi, and he is awesome at SEO. And there's a reason why I wanted to work with Levi, because he was doing these videos, kind of sharing behind the scenes. Because if you want to learn how to do SEO yourself, you can okay. Anyways, he had some really awesome videos. So I worked out a really cool deal with Levi. And this is something that is mind-blowing that you guys probably don't know about. And I really want to get the word out more. I'm going to post more SEO videos talking about this. But he is literally doing what we call a build in public series, guys. A build in public series. So what's Jonathan? Thank you, super clear. BP, yes. Intact junk removal specialist. What's up? Query. My son 6 wants me to start. Your 6-year-old wants you to start a junk removal business. That was me asking. LOL. What's up, Andy Henderson? Awesome that everybody's here. So, point being, guys, is he is doing a build in public series. He is doing SEO from video number 1. Find the number 1. They're not in order.
What's up, guys?
For some reason. But there is 11 videos doing SEO on Jedi junk removal, my old site, and ranking it I'm talking from the very beginning to the very end, every step of the way that you could ever imagine you would ever want to learn about SEO if you can't hire an SEO agency. And maybe when you do get a little bit of money and you finally can, you could hire Levi to do the SEO for you. But as we all know, SEO is a little expensive for good SEO. And if you don't have them, these videos are incredible, guys. If you just went through all 11 of these videos and there's more to come, you guys would be killing it. And this is something that I wanted to make sure that you guys, I wanted to partner with somebody who really does SEO and would show the behind the scenes and do a build in public series. So don't sleep on these series. This SEO, do not sleep on these videos. Like, these videos are a fucking goldmine. Like, I am not exaggerating by any stretch of the imagination. I put this series together for you guys. And I'm going to do some more SEO videos. We're linking back to these series and, putting these videos so that you guys can find them easier. But, this is some really powerful stuff. So please don't sleep on this, guys. And we're talking to the guy who's doing the Build in Public series for us. And he runs an awesome SEO agency, but he worked this deal with me. I worked a deal with him, and we came up with a Build in Public plan because I wanted you guys to be able to learn to do SEO, because you can't afford it. Most people can't afford it in the beginning, but they want to do something. And then when you start making money, you could hire the pros. But yeah, so guys, we're going to have him on the channel in 7 minutes, but let's talk about Autopilot, guys. Like, I'm blown away by what you guys were able to do for me. I'm so excited because, mark my words, Autopilot is going to be it's going to be your guys' field service management of choice. You guys are going to love what I'm building. If you want to learn more about Autopilot, you can kind of go through this. There's a lot to read. Yes, I know there's a lot going on, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to make a one-stop shop for advertising tracking, call tracking, phone system, marketing suite of tools, like a suite of marketing tools, like SMS blast, email blast, postcard blast, sequences. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And there's a lot of features. There's a lot more to it than that. But also, I want to make this platform very easy to use, be able to track your conversions, your booking rate, your ad tracking, your customer acquisition costs. I'm trying to make this platform easy to use, but also pull the data that you need, linking your phone system and your call tracking, linking your Google ads and your Facebook ads all into one cohesive place. So you don't have to go check your Google ads. You don't have to go check your Facebook ads. It all comes into one platform. CNS, yeah, it's a desktop. It's desktop. It's all three platforms: desktop browser, iOS, and Android. And, we're going live with this software. We're going live with this software October 25th. But like I said, we are letting investors in early. You can invest as low as $500, as little as $500. I know that might be a lot for some people, and I do not want you to invest if you don't have the money, because all investments have a risk. Yeah, actually, let me, I'll pin the comment, Paul. I'll pin the comment right now. Right here. Here, I'll pin this. So it's Pick Me Crowdfunding. PickMeCrowdfunding.com. It is a legal crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is something you file through the SEC to publicly raise money legally. So this is legitimate, filed with the Securities Exchange Commission, that legally allows me to sell shares to you guys. And then one day we IPO and I make everybody a bunch of money. That is the goal, right? And I'm going to spend the rest of my life maybe not, the next 80 years, but I'm going to make this happen within 5 years. I will IPO within 5 years. It is a 5-year journey. It could be a 10-year journey, but tech moves fast. I'm hoping I can get this within 5 years. So from the launch of October 25th, I will spend the next 5 years of my life dedicated to building the best home services software. And if it takes longer, it takes longer. But I just want you guys to know that, I did junk removal for 2 years and 4 months. You guys saw me and heard me on my YouTube channel. Every video, junk removal as a stepping stone to return to my passion of technology and apps. So you guys have known this day has been coming. I've said it in every intro that I was going to sell my junk removal business to start this software. If we invested, Edgar asks, if you invested, how do we get access to the early beta version? You guys will all get an email in 2 weeks with a thank you, instructions, how to access beta. So you will get beta access in 2 weeks, everybody. Paul, sweet, thanks. Be sure to tell your wife to marinate the chicken now so it's ready for after this. Yo, that's funny because honestly, I do need to do that. I do need to get the chicken marinated and ready. But yeah, anybody, if you guys want to invest, I have the link pinned on this video. You should see it at the top. It should say pickmecrowdfunding.com. So like I said, invest if you have faith, invest if you can afford it. All investments have risks, but you are going to get 1 year of free software, free of top tier. So the top tier plan, when you have the phone system, the call tracking, the ad tracking, the marketing tools, and then of course the FSM itself, the FSM and CRM, you get all that for free for 1 year. And the clock doesn't start ticking until the actual launch date. The launch date is October 25th. So you're going to get free beta access for 4 months. And then you're going to get 1 year of free access. You get 14 months. So, I mean, it pays for itself. Like, so like, once we launch in October, we're never going to stop improving in the software and building features. So like $500. So I'm doing this because honestly, you know, obviously I want to build an empire. I want to build a $1 billion tech company. I want to build the best junk removal software, but I also want to make sure that I bring value to you guys. And if you guys can't afford the investment, don't worry. We're going to launch a killer deal on launch date that, for all the people who can't afford the expensive software out there, don't worry. I thought of you guys that was my biggest problem that I had with the software was the discrepancy between, or not the discrepancy, the gap between the freemium plan or the cheap plan, the their $69 plan or their free plan. And then you have to jump to the $169 or the $225 a month plan. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it doesn't need to be that expensive. I'm going to have a really high tier plan as well. That's probably going to be $149, but that's going to include call tracking, ad tracking with Facebook ads, Yelp ads, Bing ads, Google ads, an entire phone system, an entire marketing suite of tools, the field service management system itself. It's going to be compact with everything you would ever need at $149. However, you'll still get all of the crazy stuff. You'll still get everything you would ever imagine at the $49 package and the $99 package that you would at the $169 with the other guys like Jobber and Workies. So anyways, I'm really excited, guys. I hope I've been busting my ass on this software day and night with my business partner. And now that we raised some more money, we're going to hire another senior engineer. I'm super excited to get an engineer who's like even above us, somebody who's just like just a genius. We're going to bring in another engineer and we're going to really start fucking crushing. We're going to start, I mean, guys, we're going against companies that have raised. Oh, okay. So, hey, Levi, can you hear me? Okay, cool. I can't hear you yet, but I'm going to. Okay, guys. So we'll talk about Autopilot a little bit later, but my boy Levi is here. He is the one doing the SEO public build in public series, and I'm really excited to have another SEO expert on the channel. And you know, I've become really close with Levi. We're doing something really awesome, and let's bring Levi in, have him introduce himself, and we're just gonna kind of riff back and forth. And here we go, Levi. There we go.
What's up?
What's up? Let me get my headphones to make sure there's no feedback. How you doing, Levi?
Good. Yeah. How are you?
Good. All right, guys. So, can you guys hear Levi and me? Is everything? Can you guys please comment and thumbs up that you guys can hear and everything's looking good or sounding good? And yeah, let's just make sure everything sounds good. But Levi, thank you for coming on to my channel, my man.
Of course. Yeah. Let me know if I should put in headphones if it's giving feedback.
So it looks like we got 28 viewers. Okay, so guys, I'm going to just talk with Levi for a bit, but please, 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 please ask your questions, and I will go back and forth between me asking Levi questions and asking your questions in the chat. What's up, Jeffrey Landon? What's up, my man? Jeff in the chat. We got Aaron, Paul, Edgar, CNS, EJ, Justin DiCarlo, Andy here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. But, yeah, so I'm super excited. Oh, thanks, babe. Look at that. All right. Grade A service right there from the wifey. So, guys, like I said, ask your questions. Get your SEO questions out, because this is the time to ask your SEO questions. But now, without further ado, Levi, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, super happy to be here.
Let me crank my. So Levi, why don't you? We'll jump into the build in public stuff, and we'll jump into all that good stuff. But why don't you just kind of tell people where you're at, who you are, and we'll just start with that. Who's Levi and where are you at, and then we'll jump into more.
Yeah, so I'm Levi. I'm a search engine optimization specialist. I run a SEO agency full time. That's pretty much all I do all day. Figure out how to get people ranking, learn the best methods and tactics, and it's a pretty cool job. Just building the team, building the business, trying to crush kind of the older competition.
Right. So what's really crazy is I'm really into SEO. I don't do it per se, but I like knowing SEO. I just I'm an internet guy, right? I'm a software engineer. I'm a programmer. And I discovered you on YouTube, man. And I remember when I saw your videos, I was like, okay, I got to work with this kid. And we came up with the plan. And why don't you tell everybody, what we're working on or what you're doing for Jedi junk removal?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just building in public series, showing all you guys basically behind that kind of SEO veil most SEOs put up. They act like it's super complicated, super confusing, which some aspects are. Like, they're kind of weird when you hear word like SEO jargon and stuff. But trying to just explain it like one episode at a time. Like, this is how to build citations. This is how to not get scammed. This is what will destroy your website. And so I'm doing it very slowly live on Jedi Junk Removal, just getting it ranking exactly what you guys should do, just showing you guys step by step.
Yep. And build in public, for people who don't know, how would you, it kind of says what it is, but why don't you tell people like what build in public is?
Yeah, building in public is straight up exactly what any SEO would do. So if I'm building backlinks, I'm showing you guys either where I'm buying them from, who I'm reaching out to, how I'm doing the research. So you get to see my screen, the process I go through, and genuinely every step of the way. So yeah, there's no secrets.
So exactly. So he's building in public, and I think you're on how many videos have you posted already in these series?
I think I just posted 10, but I have like 12 or 13 like in the arsenal.
Yeah, guys. So this is like, Levi and I had to work out the details for a bit, but once we came to an agreement, Levi has been pumping out these build in public junk removal SEO videos, meaning it's literally Levi recording his screen every step of the freaking way, and talking from the very beginning to the basics of header tags, title tags, meta tags, and map embeds, and indexing and search everything so guys, I need to be mentioning, I do mention this in every video for a few seconds, but I want you guys to really, I'm hitting this hard because I want people to like go check this series out, right? So please guys, go type in Levi SEO or something on YouTube. I think it just pops up if you type in I think he might even pop up if you type in, let me actually just junk removal SEO.
I hope so.
Yep. Okay, pops up, but he's ranking himself up there. He's number 4 for me, but you're getting there on YouTube. He just started the series, but type in Levi SEO and you'll see his junk removal series. You posted 11 videos. 11 videos, bro.
Boom. There's probably going to be like 30.
Dude,
overall,
I'm learning shit too. Like, every video you're posting is incredible.
Just wait. Like, the first ones are kind of boring, but the next one's coming up. Like, one I just showed it's not Black Hat, but it's advanced SEO, where people kind of like to trick business owners.
Good idea, Jeffrey. I'll pin his channel right here so you guys can check it out. Okay, so enough about me rambling about the Build in Public series. Levi, let's start from the beginning. Let's know who Levi is. How did you get into SEO? What did you do before this? Tell us a little bit about Levi.
Yeah, honestly,
You don't have to go all the way back to the childhood, but like how did you get into it? Who's Levi? Give us a little something.
yeah, the SEO journey has been pretty crazy. So like, I guess how it started was I just wanted to like make money online, kinda. So I fell for every trick in the book. Got into like crypto, NFTs, affiliate marketing, and it was kind of funny. I sold like a crypto watch for like a pretty good return, but I was like, man, you can't.
What's a crypto watch?
So it was an NFT, and it was like straight up a watch, like a picture, and
Like a physical watch or an NFT picture of a watch?
completely fake.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like into all the quick make money online kind of schemes. Ran a drop shipping store, and they were all like decently profitable. But I felt bad. Like I'd have grandmas texting me like, "Hey, when's the phone case gonna come? I bought it for my niece," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It's coming from China. Doesn't even have a shipping label." So I quit that. Not gonna provide for a family with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up just talking to people. Like I had a really good professor in college who was like he started an insurance company, total baller. But like he kind of mentored me, connected me with some people, and I met a guy that ran a marketing agency, and he just said like, "Dude, ask me whatever you want, ask me numbers. I'm like a complete open book." And so I wrote down like 80 questions and just had coffee with him. And then that was pretty much the start. Then I learned how to do SEO for a long time, and that took a long time. Lost a lot of money, made a lot of mistakes, and then yeah, just scaled from there.
Nice. So classic make money online route, huh? Just trying to figure out how to make money online type thing.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I didn't like fall for every trick in the book, but it was just I don't know. You see it on Instagram, and you're like, I want to do it, and then you got to find something sustainable and something that makes sense and actually provides a lot of value. So SEO is perfect for that. Because like honestly, it's really boring. Like SEO as a whole isn't like flashy or cool like a drop shipping store, but it makes businesses millions and millions of dollars.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's a massive market. Like you
Es-
can work with so many people.
Especially with what you're tapped into, home services, because home services businesses, I mean, these blue collar and home service businesses, they need SEO because they can't survive just strictly off ads. It's very hard. I did it. I did do it, but very expensive and it's just not a good idea. I mean, showing up just for like junk removal Los Angeles, if I was number one, I mean, do millions from just that right there, just showing up for that. And I can't wait to see where you rank us.
I know. It is exciting. I have to go so slow because I make a video on everything, but
yeah,
it's pretty fun. And it's extremely helpful. Like I wish I had stuff like that when I was learning.
Yeah. So
but, ads is one thing I wanted to talk about for sure.
Yeah, and by the way, if you have questions for me too, feel free, like just ask. And guys, please ask your questions in the chat for SEO questions if you have any. And junk pickup removal asks, so this series is on your channel or his channel? It's on his channel. So please go subscribe to him, guys. Definitely go check out his channel. You should see it pinned. I have a little pin up here, youtube.com/@SEO Levi. But
all the videos are in a playlist too. So just go on the playlist, go through all of them. Once it's done, you'll have no excuses to not do your own SEO unless you just don't want to.
I know, right? That is the only thing about SEO is, well, first of all, you need to know how to do things and where to get certain things, but it is very monotonous, right? Very, it is very time consuming. And it's like and if you're busy with your junk removal business already, it's like, where are you going to get the time to do it? That's why you pay SEO agencies like yourself.
Yep. 90% of the time, like when I'm on the call with an HVAC business owner, he's like, I get the idea of SEO, but I do not have the time. So you do it.
So let's start from the basics, with SEO. I guess I'd like to start with, let me see, where would I like to start with SEO? So most people in here probably know what SEO is. And I just had another interview with what SEO is, but why don't you, in your words, we'll start from the top. Like we'll kind of just work our way down. And if you have any interesting topics, please let me know. But let's start from the basics. What is SEO? We have to, you never know who's in here, right? So we have to start
Yeah.
from the top. What is SEO?
Yep. So, I mean, the most basic level, it's just search engine optimization. It's not only for Google, it's for any search engine. It goes into YouTube, TikTok, Bing, Yahoo. I only do it for Google because they have 94% of the market share. So I don't really dabble
Yeah.
around. But it makes businesses millions and billions of dollars because if your website shows up first for a keyword, you're getting all the traffic. If it's a YMYL keyword, your money, your life, they're clicking on your link to purchase something. So that's why I work in blue collar industries. I've kind of bounced around at the beginning, worked with like e-commerce, stem cell, like crazy weird things. But I noticed like HVAC and now junk removal. Like if you show up first for furnace replacement in a location, that can be like a 6-figure keyword. It's incredible.
I know, just that
So
one keyword, right?
it's
It's like,
incredible. Like some keywords, it's like 13 traffic, and they'll get 6 sales calls and like close on a couple of those sales calls and make $40,000 in a week.
yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy, and
Yeah, HVAC's that's a big one. HVAC is a big industry.
the margins are crazy. It's so easy to crush too. Not to hate on the old guys, but they didn't like get with the internet when it was coming out. So there's these multi-million-dollar companies that never invested in SEO, hardly invested in advertising. They just are a word of mouth kind of company. Some of the companies I work with solely work off of stickers on their units, and that's it.
Just stickers on their units, and when it
Stickers,
breaks
because
down,
they've
they
been
call this.
around
Yeah,
80 years, so they kind of have that reputation, but they're slowly but surely getting stomped on.
that's crazy. It's like but that's crazy because it's like when it breaks down or something goes wrong, you just call the sticker right there or something.
Yep, it's a great
Interesting.
move.
Shit, how can we do stickers and junk removal? Like when we're in their house, maybe we just start putting stickers everywhere, all over their
Just
walls.
slap them on the
Yeah,
wall.
but yeah, okay. So that's SEO ranking on the top of Google without having to pay for ads.
Yep, showing up first.
Cool. So, I guess the first question, guys, please ask your SEO questions in the chat and give some likes and some hearts, all that stuff. I guess my first question for SEO is this. Here's an interesting question I have for you. Let's say somebody builds a website in junk
Hmm.
removal. Like this is a very common thing that happens too, Levi, is they'll buy even in our Facebook groups, there's a lot of people who make websites and they charge a pretty good amount of money for these websites, right? Like
Hmm.
$1,500 to $2,000, and you just get like your homepage and you get your contact page and and you just get a few pages. And then if you pay $5,000 or $10,000, you can get 10 pages. So let's just say somebody bought a website and they only got their few basic pages: home, about, contact, and maybe a what we do. And they just blew all their money. And this is I get this phone call all the time, Levi, all the time. And they spent $2,000-3,000 on a website, and I look at their website, I'm like, fuck. And now they have no pages. So like, what would be your recommendation? Like can you rank that page, or should they add pages and learn to add some pages themselves? Or can they rank that single page? Like, what would you do in that scenario?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'll say what you should do in that scenario and then say what you should have done before that. So in that scenario, get your home. So Google ranks individual pages. It doesn't actually care that your homepage is your homepage. It ranks each page in its individual service. So for your homepage, pick one keyword you can rank for. That's not that difficult, even if it's like a minor city. And have that as your H1 tag. Get like a free on-site SEO tool or pay for Surfer SEO or something. Or just kind of watch YouTube and figure it out and
So like in
perfectly
my
optimize your
example,
homepage.
let's say it was junk removal Los Angeles or something. Because
Yeah.
I blew all my money and I only have these 2 pages, 3 pages.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, don't try to rank for junk removal Los Angeles. Pick something small like Brentwood or a smaller area
Okay.
and try to rank for that. Put that as your title, junk removal Brentwood. That's your business for now because you just spent all your money. And then get a Google business profile. Do that. build citations manually, and then get free links where you can. I saw the guy in the last video said Chamber of Commerce links. Those are really good. Local charities. Those are really good.
Yep.
So do everything for free. Google Business Profile, that's free. Get the on-page SEO of your homepage just perfect. Just
Okay.
H1 tag
for
Brentwood.
whatever keyword they think would be the most beneficial, but not going for the most difficult one yet. Go for because that's one of the biggest problems is people blow their money on a website and they come to me and they've only got 4 pages, dude. And I'm just like, and then I ask them, you need more pages? And they're like, okay, yeah, it's $200-$300 to add a page. And they can't afford to add more pages because they just spent all their money. So in that case, so you're suggesting rank the pages, the home page that they have for now as good as they can.
Yep. Pick a low competition area. Only go for that. And then make a Google Business Profile. That's free. That can rank in areas all over.
So what would you recommend somebody starting fresh? To rent? Okay.
100% fresh. What you should do is learn how to build a website. It's super simple nowadays. You can go on Webflow, buy a template, go on
Webflow's
WordPress,
awesome.
Elementor.
Yep.
Get a template. Wix, something just super easy to use. And just buy a template, edit the copy, and then just create a service page for each area. So junk removal, Brentwood, junk removal, Los Angeles. Then a service page for each area, and then a page for each of your services. So some websites, they'll have like little pop-up banners to put your services. Never do that because it's not in a page, so it won't rank, and Google really won't pick it up.
Okay.
So just make a page for everything you do.
Right, okay. And then just keep... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then so you have your website. The on-site SEO is decent. You built it. You can optimize it better later. And then build a Google Business Profile and build citations to the Google Business Profile.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is you could do like all of this for like $50, like almost for free. Because you can build citations for free. Google Business Profile is free. If you use the indexing tool I show in either today or tomorrow's video, that's free.
Awesome.
So you can do it for incredibly cheap.
Now, for the people here, because we have almost 40 people. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Ask any questions you want. We're getting a lot of yo-yos and Wix sucks for SEO. Aaron Ward, dude, I know. Okay, I built Jedi Junk Removal in Wix, but at the end of the day, Google's not going to, I don't think Google judges which platform. Long as you have title tags, header tags, H1 tags, you have good content. I mean, what are your let's jump into that. What are your thoughts on platforms? Webflow, Duda, WordPress, Wix, Squarespace. I mean, I'm sure you could find somebody saying each one sucks, right?
Everyone says everything sucks. The usual, like stereotypical website builder, if I was going to recommend one for SEO purposes, it'd be WordPress.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the plugins are so simple, it's super cheap. But you can rank a website on anything. It's just, if you look at what the biggest websites are built on, it's either like all code, WordPress, or Webflow.
So, right. Webflow. Lately, it's been Framer. I'm loving Framer.
I've seen a lot of
Framer's fucking incredible. A lot of Webflowers are switching to Framer, at least in design world. I don't know about SEO world, but go check out. I'll send you a video later that you can check out.
Cool.
What WordPress plugins do you use? Because I used to use back in the day something called Yoast.
Yeah, Yoast is super popular still. Some of the biggest sites and biggest SEOs still recommend that. Pretty much for an SEO plugin tool, it's Yoast or Rank Math. It's a debate which is better. Most people kind of say Rank Math is just a bit better, but
okay.
I mean, you don't need to get things perfect. So just pick a plugin.
We got our first actual question. Thank you, Edgar. What are H1 tags? Edgar asks.
So you probably know a little better than me because you have coding experience. It's an HTML header tag. So H1 stands for heading 1.
Yep, that is correct. And I mean, I guess you might as well tell them why that's important or whatever, because if you we got people who don't know what H1 tags are, I guess tell them the meaning of it or something.
Yeah, so when Google crawls your website, when it's indexing it, seeing if it should put it in its library, it'll read the content on your page. And Google themselves recommends one H1 tag. So exactly what that page is about. If it's a service page, it's junk removal. That's the service you provide. And then there's kind of a steps to it. So you go one H1, then you'll have H2s, and then H3s would be under an H2. So it always
Yep.
goes down in numerical
Yep.
order.
So in this example, obviously, if we were to do a page on appliance removal, we'd put appliance removal in the H1 tag.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question for you, and this is actually something to this day that I'm struggling with that to kind of wrap my head around like what I would do. So let me ask you this. Let's say I were to expand to somewhere outside of Los Angeles. Actually, I have 2 locations. So I always wondered, how would I rank, let's just say furniture removal, okay? Furniture removal I have out in Ventura County, and there's like 20 cities over there. I'm in LA, there's like 50 cities down here. How do you start ranking furniture? And then let's just pretend I'm going to go launch a new location down in San Diego. How do you start ranking furniture removal San Diego versus furniture removal Los Angeles versus furniture removal Ventura County? And do you make a page for each of those, or like how do you start ranking furniture removal when you start doing new locations so that you can rank?
Yeah. So you just make a page for that area. But like kind of what you did is you had the categories, like the big areas. You divided them up into 3 areas, I think.
Yeah.
And then all the cities within those areas. So you just do that. You did San Diego, and then all the cities within San Diego have a page for each one.
Okay. And then what about, so I had all my services section, right? And I had like 20 services, 30 services, and then I had like 40 cities in total, or 50 cities, because I had Ventura and LA. So you'd click Los Angeles, it'd be junk removal Los Angeles. You'd click Brentwood, it would be Brentwood junk removal. But what about when you go to the services, it's mattress removal or appliance removal, but it just says appliance removal or mattress removal. Does Google how do you make that mattress removal page show up in different locations? Like, how does that work? Does Google just determine, or do you know what do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah, I know what you mean. It probably wouldn't show up for a specific location. Like if you looked it up, Google obviously knows the locations you serve.
right.
So it's possible to rank in the SERPs, but what is more likely is like San Diego junk removal would show up first. And if you have the format of the page right, like your H1 San Diego junk removal, and then each of your services, like most commonly provided in San Diego, interlinked with that service page.
Yeah, because here's what I was one day like wondering. I was like, okay, I have 50 cities. Do I make 50 furniture removal pages? Furniture removal Brentwood, furniture removal Los Angeles, furniture removal Santa Monica, furniture removal. Do you see where I'm going with that? Or
Yeah.
because
No,
that'd be so much extra work. I mean, unless you do dynamic SEO, right? Programmatic SEO.
Programmatic, yeah.
Yeah, but we won't get into that's a lot. That's not possible.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah, yeah.
You could. I mean, I guess just really quick. Yeah, that is what like travel companies will do. So you could at a point, and you could probably crush it. But with Google's new updates, they could see it as spam. I've seen programmatic SEO get hit because people think it's spammy, or Google thinks it's spammy sometimes. So
Okay,
it's a little tricky.
cool. And there's actually 2 things I want you to explain to my viewers that you said, just to be safe. You said citations, just so they know what citations are, and then SERPs. I know what citations and SERPs are, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So citations, the simplest form of it is just a green flag to Google. All it is your business information in different places all over the internet. They call it NAP accuracy. So it's your business name, your business address, and your business phone number. So Google will read all of those citations, another SEO term, as long as they're indexed, which means they show up in Google's library. And Google reads all of that information, sees like, okay, this guy's legit. If it's all over the internet the same, he must be legit. So it's just a green flag. And pretty much all of those are free. So you should be listed in everyone. That's like Yelp, Apple Maps, even Google Business Profile, Angie's List, pretty much everything. And then SERPs.
SERPs. I just heard you say SERPs, so I want you to tell people what that is.
Yeah. Sorry. I try my best not to use SEO jargon because that drove me nuts when I was trying to learn everything. I was like, stop using acronyms because I don't know what any of them mean.
I know, right?
SERPs is just search engine results page. So it's just where you show up on the page of Google.
Yep. So yeah, where you rank in the SERPs. So like you might be number 10, and that's where you rank on the search engine result pages. But yeah. So let me see. Let's go through.
I've got some good topics too. Some are minorly advanced, but some are pretty useful.
Yeah, actually, you know what? While you guys try to come up with any questions, I've asked some of the questions that I've always wondered. But if you have some topics that people might find of interest, which why don't we dive into that? What do you got?
Yeah, I have a question for you actually first that'll segue into this topic. So you ran your business completely off of ads, right?
100%.
100%. So have you noticed ad spend going up over time? Because you sold your business now, but from start to finish, what was the landscape of like the cost of ads and pay-per-click ads?
So I had what we call, Google has a cost per click method where you can pay per click, and you can also set your maximum click. But if you have something, you put the Google little code onto your landing page, you can do conversion tracking. So it'll translate your phone number into a Google phone number, so Google can see if you got a call, and you can start tracking conversions, and you can track form leads. So then you could change your bidding strategy to what Google calls target CPA. So that means cost per action, cost per acquisition. So you can actually tell, instead of bidding per click, you can bid what you want your target cost per conversion be. And I set mine to $55, meaning Google's going to try everything in its power to get you a phone call or a form lead at $55. So I will say this though, the average junk removal click still costs $20. From when I started 3 years ago to when I sold, I never changed my CPA. My cost, it stayed at 55 the entire 2 years and 4 months. However, volume did drop, meaning the prices were going up. So for me to play game, I would, if I wanted to keep being as aggressive as I was, I'd probably have to kick it up to 60, 65. So me personally, I just always kept it at 55 because I over those 2 years and 4 months, I was compounding my customer base. I was getting repeats and referrals. And I was still spending a good amount of money on Google where I didn't need to like increase my cost per, my target CPA. But in the junk removal groups, the other marketing agencies who run Google ads, they were saying that the cost per lead, the cost per conversion was going from, your national average of $55 per phone call. So if your average junk removal click is somewhere in the ballpark of $20, that means every 3 clicks, I get a phone call, every 3 to 4 clicks. But people running agencies are saying it was going to $75 target CPA, and really getting up there. And I'll tell you this, Google, have you heard of Google LSA, local service ads, the Google guaranteed badge?
Yeah.
So that's where people go who give up on Google ads, right? And also you want to be that because Google LSA is on top naturally above the normal Google ads. Those phone calls, I would set it to maximize phone calls because I wanted as many phone calls from LSA. It went from $60 a phone call up to $100 a phone call. And here's my theory. I think a lot of people gave up on Google ads because it's more complicated. So they go to Google LSA. So there was a flood of people who went to Google LSA because they lost on Google ads because Google ads is complicated. So there's more competition in Google ads, of course, because more people are coming into it, but a lot of people lose on it. A lot of people lose their money. So they go to LSA. And LSA went up to, I was paying $100 a phone call sometime, averaging $80 a phone call. So LSA went up, but I kept my target CPA at $55, but it definitely was going up. And I think the national average right now is like sitting around $65, $75 a conversion for and that's assuming you're running your junk removal ads correctly. So, and remember, That's a phone call. That doesn't mean I closed that customer. That's just a phone call. Ring, ring. I would close about 50% of my phone calls. So if you take the $55 number, the $55, 2 phone calls is $110. I'd close 1 person. So my customer acquisition cost was roughly 110, but that's not also include, you got to include how well I close on site, but that's neither here nor there right now. But long story short, yes, the cost was going up.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That is.
And I can't even imagine what it costs like HVAC, like
Oh
probably
my gosh.
even,
I don't know
it's
what
probably,
the average is, but I've seen keywords be so
it's
expensive.
probably so much more expensive for HVAC.
Yeah. So that kind of gets to the point of my topic.
Let's hear it. What you
like
got?
you said, data shows ad spend is going up. Ads cost way more. In the Google leak, Google basically said, we're an ad platform. We're trying to narrow the gap between your profit and our profit. We want to squeeze as much as we can. So that's why I think this is kind of the new golden age of SEO, because SEO is exponential. Generally, most SEO agencies kind of lock someone in at a certain price point, and then they get them ranking, and the client's return, as long as they hired a good agency, is exponential. So they're locked in at 2, 4, 6,000 a month, but they can be making 10 times that, 20 times that.
Yep.
And they know whether it's a busy season or a slow season, they're capturing all the searchers for those keywords.
Yeah.
So that's why I really think everyone's kind of looking for something else. Because I mean, I meet guys doing 10K a month in ads.
Dude, it's a big, okay. So my YouTube channel, I kind of got known for being the Google Ads guy. Like my videos 2 years ago, it was like I made 150K and I'm spending 30K a month on Google Ads, right? And I'm teaching people how to do Google Ads left and right. But now that it's more competitive, it's more expensive. People are now like, I don't even suggest Google Ads unless they have 20,000 in the bank. I don't even want you to, unless you really know what you're doing and you really know how to run Google Ads, or, because I don't want them spending, money on an agency of Google Ads and then blowing $300 a day on Google Ads unless you know what you're doing. So people are resorting to like, holy shit, what do I do now? And it's SEO. It's because SEO is, once you get to the top, bro, like you're good.
You're good. Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, SEO is incredible. Just because, I mean, I see businesses.
Titan Junk Removal says this. That's why it's better to spend 10K on SEO and FU ads or fuck you ads. And then Wally says, I agree, Titan. And moving forward, sticks her tongue out and puts a thumbs up.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's sad to see. Like, people spend that much money and make so little of a return. Mm-hmm. It's so tough. Sure. And business owners don't have the time to learn all those technical aspects of running ads.
And here's the thing here's the other thing about ads. SEO, you're spending money and you're going to start ranking, whether it takes 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. There's ultimately, if you hired somebody good, you will rank for multiple keywords. Here's the thing with ads. You're constantly freaking out. You're like, fuck, I spent $300 today and I closed no. You're like constantly freaking out. I didn't have this issue when I was running ads. There were days, but it got to a point where I was just running ads so aggressively and I was really good on the phones, but it also probably wasn't as competitive 3 years ago. But people are constantly freaking out. They're like, oh my God, I'm spending $200-300 a day. And if you're not closing leads and you spend $300 the next day, and then the next day, and maybe you get a whole shitty week of phone calls. It just happens. And you spent $300 every day. So you're constantly stressed because you're burning fucking money like crazy. And it's wild, and it's like, I feel bad. I get a lot of people who call me and they're like, Andrew, how did you do it? I'm just like, I'm a top G. I'm just
the best.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Give me thumbs up if you guys think Levi and I are the top G's. But yeah, man. Anyways, it's difficult. It's stressful.
Yeah, I don't know how I would deal with that kind of anxiety, because at least with SEO, you're like, well, I'm at the top, so at least I know I'm getting the most leads, and it's statistically proven people trust organic search rankings more than sponsored search rankings.
Yep. Oh, do you know Do you know how many people actually click the ads versus how many people go down to the search results, the organic search results?
I used to know the organic statistics. I don't know if they included PPC, but I think it's like I should look it
Let
up.
me
But it
let
was
me ask you, do you know, like, okay, does the number one organic search result get more clicks than the top paid people? Like, do organic search results still get more of the traffic, most of the traffic?
yeah,
Because
yeah, that
okay,
goes into the stat I said before, where it's like people trust organic more.
yeah, because
But I also meet a lot of old people that don't even realize
and
like
they just click the
certain rankings
ads.
are
Yeah,
sponsored.
yeah.
And I try
I
to tell
want
them sometimes, I'm like, that's a small
I w-
business. You're making pay $40 for every click, just so you know.
real motherfucking G. It says Matt Rexing. Moving forward, FCO. I think her name is it Jamie? Right? Is that your name? She says I've never clicked on paid ads. This person, WRS Junk Removal, says you're def a top shotta, Andrew. Titan Junk Removal, thank you for the $2. Oh, he asked a question. What's the average for SEO prices? I know you do mostly HVAC, and it's probably not going to be the same for junk removal. But yeah, what's the average for SEO prices?
That is tricky because it's like, I guess I'll just kind of expose the majority of the agencies. So most agencies right now are white label. So they're just a talking head, and then they outsource all the SEO to, there's like four main white label SEO agencies that outsource to India and those kind of
Right.
places.
Yep.
So those guys can be like $400 a month to do nothing. Like that's extremely cheap. And then a good SEO team is like 2,000 plus. Like
Right.
that makes sense just logically. It depends what kind of SEO, of course, because if it's e-commerce, it's going to be super expensive. Local gets a lot cheaper. Google Business Profile only gets a lot cheaper. So just
Got it.
honestly, under like 500 a month is when it's just super bad.
Right. And that's I actually made a video on that a lot of people, they probably just go find the most reputable person they can on Black Hat World and just outsource it to one of those teams in India. And that's one of the things I'm always like wary about SEO agencies is like you can just go find somebody reputable. Are they just offloading it to this most reputable person, off Black Hat World or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
versus somebody who really puts in the work and knows what they're doing, and does it themselves or with their own their team.
Yeah, I guess if you want to get super crazy about it, I'd say like 90% are outsourced. Even like most of the biggest agencies are productized. So they'll outsource all their work. They'll have a super clean website and outsource all the work to Fiverr and Upwork.
Yep.
And they don't do anything. I
Yep.
mean, there's huge businesses ran like that. There's like a landscape design company. It ranks first almost everywhere. So if you Google it, you'll find it. And they're just like a template. They don't do any of their own work. They get the traffic to the website and then outsource the work to people on Upwork,
That's crazy, man.
freelancers. So you want to find someone you really trust that is an in-house agency, but they're going to cost more, obviously. But it's definitely worth it.
Yep. Exactly. And guys, if you go and what I really that's why I worked with wanted to work or not wanted am working with Levi is because when I saw his channel, I saw him doing the work himself. And so he knows what he's doing. Um What's up, Ricardo? But that's my buddy Ricardo. But hi, Andrew. I want to attack Google Ads. How you did? Can I hire Levi to run my ads? No, Levi does not do Google Ads Dynasty. But if you want to talk about Google Ads, hit me up after this. Our dump fees. No, anybody, please ask SEO questions. But yeah, man, that is why, guys, that I worked with, am working with Levi is because he does some serious SEO. And I saw him doing the work, and that's why he's doing the Build in Public series. So you can see him and all the fancy shit they do behind the scenes that you guys can do yourself. And if you don't want to do it yourself, you can, of course, hit up Levi or whatever. But yeah, so
Which it isn't fancy. Like most SEOs try to make it sound crazy, but it's really not. Once they show you how to do it.
Yeah,
But
exactly. I mean, I'm still learning.
99% of like videos, they'll show you like the main topics everyone knows and then not actually show you how to do anything and sell you a
Yep,
course at the end or something.
exactly. But yeah, man. So that's some awesome stuff. Did you have anything else on your list before? And guy viewers, please ask your SEO questions. I know. Come on, I know you guys have some SEO questions for me. Um, they're being shy. How many people do we have in here right now? Oh shit,
Looks like
we've had 40
40.
viewers this whole
Yeah,
time. Not
that's a
bad,
lot.
not bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
cool.
quite a few more topics if you want to get into them.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't you give me one more and then we'll start wrapping up and we'll talk about the Build in Public series a little more and the future plans of that and the future plans of you, but future plans of
Okay,
Levi.
I guess I'll do the biggest. I mean, it's not a direct SEO audience, but it's a big deal. And I don't know, it's just game changing for the SEO industry. So it's this thing called zero click searches. I don't know if you've heard of those.
Ooh, does this have to deal with the AI thing that Google recently implemented? Because
Hmm.
bro, it's implemented in my side of things now, and I'm like not going to websites anymore because they just give me the answer at the top. Um,
Exactly.
however, however, that's only for questions that I have, but not for like when you need to hire a local home service person to come to your house. You got to still go click and find somebody to call. But yeah,
Hmm.
go talk about the zero search thing.
Correct. So yeah, so pretty much now big companies get to decide the answers to every question because Google's AI will pull the best summary you could imagine from all the best articles. And those sites that were getting affiliate traffic and affiliate revenue are now just in the AI snippet. So it's called zero click searches. So be wary of that. So if you're writing a blog post now, it may rank, but it may not get any traffic at all because it'll show up in the AI snippet. So answering questions isn't nearly as valuable anymore. Like my agency doesn't even write blog posts anymore. All
Yeah,
we do is focus on conversion based keywords that will show
that's
up.
so true. And guys, pay attention to this. When you ask, dude, I kind of use ChatGPT for most of my. I use ChatGPT. I was in Whole Foods the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, I forget what recipe it was." I just asked for a quick recipe. I was like, "What ingredients do I need for this recipe?" It just spits it out. Then I got home and continued the conversation. I was like, "Give me the step-by-step instructions to do this real quick," and it just
Boom.
step. It's like I don't need to go find go through 10 articles for the best recipe of whatever I'm cooking. I use ChatGPT like most of the time. Unless it's something, I just want to Google really quick and then Google AI zero search. Yeah, that's
Yep.
wild, man.
Yep.
I think, let's see if this guy has a question. Yeah, you might be able to answer this one. It's SEO ish, not really, but he says, welder fabricator that started a junk business because you did talk about learn to build a website. Never built a website, have a WordPress website, wanted to do many of the things I'm observing in the videos. Oh, I'm up to number 6 out of your 11 videos. Any
Thank you.
recommendations on learning WordPress and never entered that portal or the portal?
You've never done WordPress before. So yeah, probably just watch a Elementor tutorial. It's like the simplest version of WordPress. It's a really good website building tool within WordPress. Um, and yeah, there's a lot more aspects like hosting wise. You want to get a good hosting provider. So don't go with DreamHost. They're super cheap, but get one that's snappy. And you can find all this stuff on YouTube. So just look up best hosting provider. WordPress engine is a really good one. It's a little more expensive. And then
Yeah.
just get a template for a website. That's the easiest way to do it. And you can just change all the text.
Yep. So Mike Ferguson, and I mean it's YouTube Academy too. I mean you could probably, like you said, Elementor is the most popular plugin to build WordPress websites. I'm sure you could find. Oh, I love Udemy. Udemy has amazing. You could pay for the $20, $30 a month plan, and I promise, dude, there just go browse there before you pay for the $20, $30 a month plan, and just type in build a WordPress website. They will have like a 10-hour course on WordPress. Just go type in WordPress Elementor on Udemy. I love Udemy, man. Whenever I need to learn a new language real quick, I just go pop in a Udemy course. Like whenever I need to brush up some Python or whatever. And let me go through these questions some more. instead of this guy says, can I rank with my? Oh, that's my friend. He's just being a troll right now because he's just being a troll. Okay, guys. Any last questions? Please ask. Because now I'm going to end the podcast with unless is there anything else you want to talk about, Levi, or anything that you think's interesting? Otherwise, I'm going to ask my final question that I always ask everybody.
I think we're pretty good. Yeah, watch the series. Comment on the series what you want to see.
Yeah, please check out his SEO series. It's completely free. If you do not want to hire an SEO agency, or you don't have the money to hire an SEO agency, and you want to be more like Ricardo from Junk Guys with 4,709 YouTube videos, and do SEO yourself, go watch. Levi has a literal Build in Public series where he literally records the screen and does everything from the content to fixing the content, to fixing the header tags, the title tags, to indexing, to citations, to getting links, yada, 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 yada. I have his channel up there, and he's got 11 videos. They're incredible. But Levi, I got to ask you, man, what does the future... Hey, I need some help to make the SEO. Intact junk removal. Go to Levi's channel. He does free phone calls too. I know he'll talk to you guys, and you could book a call with him as well, and he can give you some SEO advice. But Levi, what is the future of Levi? What do you have in plan? Is it to build the biggest SEO agency in the world? Is it to start a nightclub in Vegas? What does the future hold for Levi?
Yeah, so the goal is to become the most reputable SEO agency owner in the space. Like, I pretty much want to beat Matt Diggity and those guys.
Ooh,
the videos will start off.
You're going big.
Yeah, for sure. I want to crush it because I feel like there's so much room to grow in this industry, and honestly, there's a lot of people that don't do it that well, at least in my opinion. So, build a super big agency where I show everything, how to do it. And the goal is, by showing everything, they'll know what I'm doing, and they'll just say like, hey, that's a lot of work. I don't want to do it myself. I trust you to do it. So yeah, I absolutely crush it in that realm. Slowly but surely take myself out of the service delivery aspect. So I want everyone in-house, trained team members, to provide the best service I possibly can.
Nice.
And just crush it for HVAC and junk removal business owners.
Ooh, Gary Murray's got a good, I use ad blockers. Maybe I got to double check that. But Gary says more and more people using ad blocker extensions on Google definitely need SEO. Because I use ad blockers. Does it actually block the Google? I think you're right, Gary. I'm going to have to double check my ad blocker. But dude, that's awesome. So you want to build the most reputable and kind of get up there known as one of the top SEO guys?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to crush it.
So do you know somebody named Chris Palmer in the SEO space? This carpet repair guy asks, is Chris Palmer a quack?
I mean, I don't know. It's tricky to say. I've never talked to him or met him, so I don't want to like immediately dog on him. He's definitely got like quite the personality. Like, he's super out there. I think things to look for is like good SEOs should have a good website, which I'm saying that, and my agency website's still being built. But like, if you go to his website, it's a little wonky. So I don't know. It's kind of tough to say, because if you go to like Matt Diggity or Jackie Chow or other people, you can tell they're professionals. Fat Joe Davies.
Carpet repair guy said just messing with you, man. So, but yeah. Real quick, are you there? Yeah, you're there. Okay, sorry, I thought you froze. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, guys, and see if this. I don't know what it's like sharing a screen with both of us here. I haven't tried this yet. Oh, nice. Okay, so guys, for everybody who doesn't know, can you see my screen or no, Levi?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just sharing my screen right now, so. If you were to pull up my YouTube channel, you'd probably see it. But all right, guys, I'm just going to go over this with Levi really quick. So I'm basically on your profile, Levi. So check this out, guys. I just want to make sure you find this because this is really important. You can just type in Levi SEO like this, find his channel right here, or just click this junk removal SEO video. And if you go to his playlist, he's got a playlist right here.
Extremely valuable video to.
And you guys can go look. He's got 1, 2. These are all 11 videos in a playlist, and you will be a professional by the time you are done. And you said it's probably going to be like 30 videos by the time you're done. He's cranking out like 2 videos, guys. 2 videos a week. He's on fire. So go watch these series. And Levi, I've told you this before, but you really got to get in these Facebook groups because you can build a serious reputation. And I think if you start by just showing this stuff in the Facebook groups, like, you know, you'll get super like some mad respect because people are looking for quality SEO people. There's only like one guy in the Facebook junk removal groups who has the best reputation. And, you know, there's 30,000 people in my Facebook group. People like variety, you know. They don't want to, but yeah, so I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah, I got to get in those groups. Honestly, like, I think my generation is a bit past Facebook. I never.
Oh no, yeah, it's so funny because like I never used to use Facebook, but the entire junk removal community is on Facebook. You know, just home service business owners are on Facebook. The groups, it's wild how many people are in these groups, dude. It is so active, so active. But Levi, I really appreciate it. You. Oh wait, no. Oh, I think they're talking to each other in chat. Never mind. Okay, so I really appreciate you coming onto the channel, chop and shop, talking SEO, giving my people some advice, and really, I want to thank you for doing what you're doing to Jedi Junk Removal. Not only is it going to benefit the new business owner dramatically, but it's also it's also benefiting my viewers. Like we're giving them serious value, and I wanted to give because I get this question all the time. I can teach them Google Ads, right? But it was frustrating because I don't want to just tell them, hey, go hire an SEO agency or, you know, go fix your H1 tags. There's more to SEO than that, right? But there's nothing out there, and you're doing it on Jedi Junk Removal. So I really appreciate this. Dude, keep pumping it out because we're going to change the game for SEO for the junk removal industry. This is going to be the most powerful series. Mark my words. It's going to blow the fuck up on YouTube within the next, like, by October 25th, because I'm going to be doing my live virtual event announcement where I'm giving away a dump trailer, but I'm also going to be like, hey, go check out this. It's going to be awesome, man. So I just want to say thank you so much for doing what you're doing, unveiling, showing behind the curtain, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these next few videos it's getting really behind the curtain. The first ones are pretty simple. These next few are extremely valuable.
Awesome. I'm excited. When does the next video come out?
I think maybe I'll post one tonight. I posted one yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Another one tonight?
Yeah. I think so.
Hell yeah.
I just got to make the thumbnail.
Hell yeah, man. I watch all of your videos, so I'll be anxiously waiting.
Thank you.
So, guys, I leave you with this. Success is often covered in dirt, but so was gold at one point. Toodles.
That's great.
And Levi, thank you. I'm going to stay on for a few minutes, guys, and talk about Autopilot. So if you guys want to hear me ramble about Autopilot, but yeah, Levi, I'll let you go, and let's talk on the phone tomorrow or something. I'll give you a call. Let's just catch up.
Yeah, sick. Sounds good.
Cool. All right, thank you. I'm gonna click that. This is new software I'm using, so I'm gonna hit the hang up button, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Peace.
See you guys. Thanks.
Yep. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. But I figured I would, before I hang up, just talk about Autopilot really quick, guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who's invested. A lot of you guys have invested. It is fucking mind blowing. I'm just going to share my screen really quick because this is insane. In the first week, you guys have invested $41,000 into my software. So can we get some hearts and some thumbs up for that? Because that's fucking insane. That my community, you guys have been following me on YouTube for I've been YouTubing for almost 2 years now, just constantly putting out content. Let me see how many I've got 238 videos. A lot of those are shorts now, but I think 150 long form videos. And if you go all the way to the beginning of my videos, guys, this one I posted, this is the video where I really started getting aggressive on YouTube. So if you guys just look at this video, I posted this October 5th of 2022. I posted this video, I posted this video July of 2022. So July, August, September, October. I took a few months break from this July video. So I really started in October, but we're coming up on my 2 years of YouTube, which is insane. And you guys have heard me talk about Autopilot if you've been following my journey, you've been hearing me talk about it for almost 2 years now, which is insane. So we finally, I sold Jedi Junk Removal. I actually sold it for almost $250,000, and I'm going to be interviewing him on my channel within the next couple weeks, guys. I'm super excited to have him on my channel, but because of you guys watching my YouTube channel, I was able to raise $41,000. Paul, are we still able to invest to get the first year? Yes, Paul. That deal will always run. If you invest $500, you get 1 year free. Actually, a year and 4 months, because the beta testing stages, you guys are going to get beta access earlier than everybody else. You're going to get access in 2 weeks, and you're going to get 4 months of beta access, 1 year. The clock starts ticking when we actually launch. So you're going to get a year and 4 months for free. That more than pays for itself. And I'm really excited to share this software, guys. So I just wanted to say thank you that you guys you've helped me raise this money. I'm going to hire more engineers, yada, yada, yada. And, I wanted to make sure it benefited you guys too. So not only are you getting stock and shares in the company, so when we IPO for $5 billion, I make everybody some money, and I am going to make it happen. So, Paul, unfortunately, the discount, yes, the discount ended, Paul. The discount did end last night, and I can't change that because it is filed with the SEC. You can't change stuff like that. But it just means instead of 500 shares, you get 400 shares. But you still will get the 1 year free. Do you miss moving that washer and dryer? Carpet repair, guys. I got off the truck as fast as I can, man. But that's because, dude, I am weak when it comes to like physical labor, man. I am not strong with physical labor. So those 6 months of me on the truck, 3 months technically is when I tried to get off and I hired somebody and he was on the truck by himself. I learned that was a bad mistake. I would have to always constantly go help him out, or then when I had to let him go, I was back on the truck. While we gone, how many Lamborghinis are we getting? Depends on how much you invested, but I mean, if we IPO for $5 billion, you're getting a Lamborghini. Because if we IPO, we will IPO. So, $500 could turn into a lot of money getting in at this valuation, and then we IPO to $5 billion. And it's very possible because Service Titan is IPOing rumored for $15 billion this summer, at a minimum of 10. At a minimum of $10 billion, they're IPOing. The rumor's $15 billion. And Service Titan only has 15-ish thousand customers. That's it. They're all enterprise customers with hundreds of locations. Their customers are paying an average ticket, I think, of like $60,000 a year for their software. HVAC companies with hundreds of locations are using companies like Service Titan and paying anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a year for this software. It's mind blowing, and we're going to go after enterprise customers eventually, but we're going to focus more on solopreneurs, people just starting their journey, and SMBs, of course. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to say thank you, and if you want to invest. What color will you get for your Bugatti? What color did What color is your Bugatti? This is Andrew Tate, right? What color is your Bugatti? Shit, I think it'd just be black on black. I don't know what color. My dream car, guys, is my dream car is probably just the Rolls Royce Phantom. One day, once we make a bunch of money from Autopilot and we IPO or whatever, IPO acquisition, my dream car is the Phantom. Just to have a nice big car, sit in the back with my computer so I can work, be driven around, just chilling. That's my dream car, guys. One day I'm going to make it happen. So yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about investing, go to pickmecrowdfunding.com. The link is in. You can also email me if you have any questions. But thank you so much, everybody. And I'm super excited. I'll be going live every week to talk about Autopilot and ask questions. So if you have any questions, got to do the Bugatti dance. Paul, I don't know the Bugatti dance. What's the Bugatti dance? Okay, so anyways, I actually am meeting up with, I actually had already met up with Junk Teens. I don't know if you guys have seen their channel. They're kind of going viral right now. He's in LA right now. We just finished a podcast, and I'll have that in like a week or probably 2 weeks, that podcast. And I think, let me see. Yeah, I think he's going to be here in a few minutes. He's out getting some clothes right now. He's here for VidCon. If you guys have heard of Junk Teens, they're running a pretty big junk removal business out in Boston, and it's called Junk Teens, and they're killing it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go meet up with him, probably maybe do a quick little bite to eat before he heads down to Anaheim for VidCon. And once again, thank you guys so much. Bro, you can get an older Phantom, right? You can get an older... What do you mean, Matt? Oh, you mean like an old Phantom? Yeah, I know. Like, I can get an old... Like, it's in 2011, it'd be like 70 grand and just finance it. But, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait till I can afford the $500,000 Phantom. The brand new one with the Starlight roof. One day. So, guys... thank you so much for everything, and I have some amazing content coming out soon, and just keep watching. I'm going to be pushing out a lot of content for you guys, and especially a lot of software content when my software comes out, just kind of showing you how to use the software to its advantage. And Steezy Flips, peace. So yeah, Paul, Wally, Matt Rexing, Steezy, HQ Vapes, Jeffrey Landon, blah blah blah, Gary, Jamie with Moving Forward. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, I leave you with this. I think I already said this, but I'll say it one more time. Success is often covered in dirt, but so is gold at one point. Toodles. Whoopsh.